Hello, this is Prince of Somnia, and I'm on a boat on Let's Play Final Fantasy V. Last time, we've finally got our hands on some new job classes. And like I said before, off-screen, I went ahead and got the vampire blue magic spell from the steel bats in the caves earlier. And in this episode, even though I said last time in a little bit of a note that popped up on screen that you want to grind up to level 1 for Black Mage, and then switch to a Blue Mage for this next boss fight. Unfortunately, it looks like Galuf is going to hit level 6 before I get around to that boss fight. I'm a little bit ahead on levels, which is really weird, but oh well. So I'm not even going to bother doing all that job grinding because, well, if I'm going to hit level 7, then there's really no point. Or level 6, sorry. There's really no point in switching back to the Blue Mage for that fight. I'll explain why in just a little bit, so there you go. Anyway, I want to stop by Tool one last time to get a new weapon for Galuf, a rod. Now basically the way rods work is that they boost the magic power of all your spells by just a little bit, or quite a bit actually. Excuse me. Wow, it's not often that I sneeze in the middle of an episode. So yeah, anyway, even though they don't have that good attack power, their damage calculation is different, and, well, in any case, I don't care about the attack power because I'm going to be casting magic the whole time, so what's there to worry about? Next, I want to go to the magic shop and buy the rest of the spells that we skipped out on the last time we were here. Fire and Thunder are basically the same as Blizzard, except for their elements. Libra lets you scan enemies for their HP, MP, and weaknesses, and Poisona cures poison. You don't have to get all of the spells, but I mean, why wouldn't you? Especially with the elemental spells. You could probably afford to skip out on Thunder Magic and all that jazz. Anyway, let's head to Zock's house because, well, he's back! What kind of name is Zock, anyway? We actually have to do this in order to progress with the plot because, well, we need to head to Waltz. It's where the next crystal is. The Crystal of Water, as people were talking about earlier. The only way to get to Waltz is to go through the Torna Canal. Nuts. We can handle a few monsters. Oh. How do you lose that? Well, we could stay the night, sure. Yay! If you want to do a little bit of ability grinding, you should fight those banner snatches in that area I was talking about. I think it was last episode I was talking about them. They give 2 ability points per battle. I guess we're Insomniacs. Well, Insomniac, well, part of Insomniac is in my name, or my screen name anyway. What's this about your dad? Oh, we got a flashback in sepia tones. Oh. So Bartz's dad knew something about the crystals. I guess he just left him to do whatever it is he was doing. How did Bartz's hair color change as he grew up? I realize this is supposed to be like nighttime sound effects, but I swear to God, they sound like psycho strings. Hey, what are you doing over there? You creep. Better not try anything, Zock. Oh, both of them are dead. That's not good. Oh, I thought you said you lost the key. Oh. So why are you giving it to us if you tried to hide it? Okay. Well, whatever. You got anything more to say? No, I suppose not. Alright, so that's all we can do in Torna right now. Or ever. Well, maybe not ever, but... Well, whatever, you get the idea. Let's just get out of here. We gotta make... Oh, right, Faris. Oh, hey, the pirates! Hey, what gives? Come on, dude! You can't just leave your crew behind! Booty. Speaking of raiding the pirates' booty, I'm about to do just that! Come on, Faris, let's go! The wind's kind of dead, dude. Remember? Whole wind crystal shattering, winds dying, sailing around on the back of a giant sea serpent? Did y'all forget that? Yeah, I just said that. Oh. Well, I guess I spoiled that a few seconds beforehand. Oh, right. I was about to say, wouldn't the birds still be able to fly with... No, birds fly with air currents too, don't they? Well, that doesn't surprise me at all. What is it with elements in these games? Considering my main LP, too. Whoa. World of balance, world of ruin, indeed. Oh wait, that's the next game. Well then I guess we gotta stop it. Oh, well, good for you, Galuf. Yeah, I suppose so. Oh, I guess he's still alive. What does that even mean, I can feel it in my bones? People always say that, but it doesn't make sense. Yeah. Alright! Yay! We got our party! And this is our final party, pretty much. Well, not pretty much, it is! We don't get any new characters in this game, we always have this party of 4. Alright, so let's, before we actually go off to save the world, let's not land there, let's land over here. Right here. Because I want to go back to the Pirate's Cave one last time. There's something I could have done there when I was here earlier, but I didn't. As you may have noticed, Moko is gone. When I came here to get the vampire spell earlier... Nah, screw it, I'll just fight. When I came here to get the vampire spell earlier, Bartz was like, "Hey, Boko's gone, what happened?" And, well, yeah, he is gone. So let's head back into the pirate's hideout. Just kick all these guys. Now you see how kick did a lot less damage to the steel bat in the back there? That's because before the other Steel Bat died, he was in the back row. So he took half damage, or a little less than half damage, really, but he basically takes about half damage from physical attacks, so yeah, you gotta watch out for that, but... Oh, we got new enemies here, Stropers. Nothing much to worry about, really. Except they kind of look phallic, but whatever. I guess you're gonna run into them earlier. Okay, no, I'm not fighting this fight. Alright, now we're back in the pirates' hideout. There's a skull switch here. What'd that do? Oh, must have opened up this door with treasure! We got another 300 gil and a tent. So that's pretty much what I came back here for. Strange bird. Could it be? It is! Boko! Oh, he's been injured. Oh, well that's good. This is heavy, Doc. So yeah, that's just a little scene we can view there with Boko. There's pretty much nothing else we can do here at the Pirates' Hideout, so I'm just gonna meet you over by the Torna Canal. Okay, I'm back. So let's head on into the Torna Canal. So yeah, if you tried to go in here earlier, that big gate will block you off, but now that we have the canal key that we got from Zoc, we can move past. Oh, yeah, I suppose it doesn't matter. Let's just say we acquired it. Anyway, here in the Torna Canal, we've got some new enemies here. We've got suckers. These guys aren't really all that powerful. All they could do is just attack you or attack you for slightly more damage. Fortunately, all the enemies here in the Torna Canal are weak to thunder! Which is why I have a black mage out here. Remember what that guy was saying back in Tool? All the enemies here in Torna Canal, they'll only attack females, but for some reason, they'll also attack Faris, and I don't know why. Just have Faris go off with regular physical attacks. I guess Faris is just like a Bishonen or something like that. And maybe that's why. I mean, heck, the guy certainly does look pretty effeminate. Man, is Galuf still not... Aww. Unfortunately, Galuf is level 6 now, so my little trick wouldn't work. Oh well. I'll just keep him on black for now. Oh, and here's the other new enemy here. Octo-Kraken. Release the Kraken! These guys are a little bit more deadly than their counterparts because they can use an ability called, I think it's called Shocker or something like that. Or, no, Electrocute, my bad. And they can do about 70 damage to a single target, so... Yeah, you want to take these guys out fast. And those are the only two new enemies here in the Torna Canal, so... Alright, we got black level 1. I think I'll just keep Galuf as a black mage for now. Uh-oh, that doesn't sound good. The sealed monster? Crap. Why would you seal it in a canal? 10,000 thundering typhoons! No one's gonna get that reference. Ah, nuts. We're going down! Sildra, what's going on? Uh-oh. Oh right, the monster! Alright, it's boss time against Carlibos! This guy is not that tough. He's got about 650 HP. Yeah, 650 HP, and he'll still only attack Lenna and Faris only, so... Or, wait, no, sorry, my bad, no he won't. Anyway, this guy is also weak to Thunder. If you have a Black Mage, you can use that. Unless your Black Mage and or Blue Mage also happens to be level 5. If your Blue Mage is level 5, use Goblin Punch because it'll do massive damage against that one target. I unfortunately cannot do that because Galuf is not level 5. Now you saw there Carlibos used Tail Screw. That's probably one of his most devastating attacks. It'll reduce a single target to single-digit HP. And, well, that's really, really dangerous. But other than that, he can also use a move that might paralyze you. But that's just about it. Oh no! Sildra! And she dies. Sildra! No! Yeah, no, she's dead. I mean, there's no way she could survive that. Right? Right? RPG characters have lived through worse. Yeah, we better leave him alone. I mean, Sildra was basically his best friend. They did mention that they were raised together, right? I think they did. But now I guess we're just drifting on the current since there's no wind with which to sail by. Nothing we can do but drift on by. Where are we anyway? Must be deep out in the sea. Oh, we've made landfall. Or, well, maybe not landfall, but we're somewhere. The graveyard of the sea? Whoa. Yeah, for real. So yeah, this is the ship's graveyard. It's a new area. It's really kind of our... It's not our first dungeon, but, I mean, it's our first real dungeon. I mean, the Wind Shrine was kind of simplistic a little bit. Anyway, we've got new enemies here. Skeletons! Ah, great, the Skeleton War started, hasn't it? Anyway, skeletons are the first of many types of enemies called undead enemies. It's kind of a weird, unique-ish mechanic for the Final Fantasy series. Pretty much all undead enemies are weak to fire or light, but we don't have any holy, really. We don't have any of those kinds of abilities. But one of the really interesting things about undead enemies is that healing and draining spells have the opposite effect on them. So if you tried to use the vampire spell on a skeleton, you would only hurt yourself a lot. Whereas with cure spells, while they would heal most normal enemies, it would actually damage undead enemies. So that's pretty interesting. Unless they're what we call heavy type enemies, which are mostly bosses and big enemies, you can instantly kill any undead enemy with anything that would revive any character, like a Phoenix Down or a Raise spell. So that's pretty interesting. Those other enemies were Carcrithils. They are weak to lightning, but not to fire, so that's kind of upsetting, but oh well. I think they got a pretty good drop, if I recall correctly, but, well, that's neither here nor there. So let's go in here. What's this? Oh, nothing. I thought that was something, but I was wrong. So yeah, you could have your white mage use curative items on the undead, but I think that's just a waste of MP, so I wouldn't do that. And in here we get a tent. Looks like this place is a little bit on the sunken end of this, spectrum. Heh! It doesn't much look like the Wicked Witch. Oh, it's still more spooky, scary skeleton time. I don't know if there's like a time limit to how long you could spend underwater, at least not in this area, but I think it's indefinite. I don't know, I've never waited around long enough to find out. Oh, by the way, 2 multi-target spells, you just gotta push to the side until you see the hand icons floating. It's to the left when you're targeting enemies, to the right when you're targeting yourself. I think just about every spell and a lot of abilities can also target allies as well as enemies, so I suppose if you wanted to hurt your own allies, you could. It's a little bit hard for me to see on my screen right now. Oh, you could stand on that box to poke your head above water if you really care, but I don't. So, the fog effect, coupled with the water effects, makes it hard to see. Anyway, in that box we get 990 gil. Always nice to have a lot of money. Money, money, money! Nothing in those barrels. More skeletons! More skeletons! I would like to get finished with the abilities I want for Monk with Faris. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like things are fast going on that front, but whatever. Oh, Lenna's level 2 with white magic. That's nice. We're going to be getting some level 2 white and black spells in the relatively near future, so... Ah, and here we've got even more new enemies, Undead Husks. These guys are also considered stone enemies, so if you have any gold needles, you can use them, and it'll instantly kill them. Which is pretty interesting, but I don't think it's all that worthwhile. These guys are also weak to wind, if you want to use that on them. Other than that, I don't think there's much to worry. Ow! Much to worry about unless they do that. At this point in the game, there really isn't all that many ways to handle stuff that gets thrown your way, but later on, there will be. So what I like about this game is you can do just about anything you want. I mean, I like my strategies a lot, but you don't have to do them if you don't want to. The gold needle item, by the way, it cures the stone status from your party, or a party member, which is why it instantly kills the undead husks, because, well, the undead husks are made of stone. Kind of a interesting line of thought. I mean, it's not one you would expect out of video games, just, I don't know, it's kind of interesting. I mean, I don't see very many other games doing this. It's kind of a Final Fantasy sort of thing. Even though it is a little bit on the commonplace end now, but that's just because of how much Final Fantasy is, well, you get the idea. In there we get a potion. Not that I use potions all that much anymore. And here we got another new enemy, Mind Flusher. They have an ability that can apply the sap status to one of your party members. That basically is like a constant drain on your HP. Well, thank you, Faris, for taking that on. I don't think there's any real way to cure it, either. You know what, Galuf? Why don't you just hold on to that MP for now? Ooh, nice shot. Alright. What? Oh. Oh. I must have fallen down a hole by accident. Ah, come on, game. I was one step away. Heh. Well, how did that happen? Sure, let's take a rest. Get the wet clothes off. Get a little dry. Where did you get those extra clothes anyway? And if everything was underwater, how come they're not... Oh, never mind. Hey, what's wrong, Faris? You sure about that? Yeah, really. He sounds like my mom. Get off of me, you scumbag! Oh, this is one of my... Coming up is one of my favorite lines in the game. Oh, I love that line so much. So, yeah, if it wasn't obvious to you viewers, Faris is a girl. Yeah. I was trying really hard not to spoil it early on, deliberately making sure I said he instead of she, but yeah, the game's not exactly what you would call subtle. So yeah, Faris is not a dude. Oh yeah. Hey, you try being the only girl amongst a group of pirates. Pretty boy. You know, I think I'm gonna refrain from making a bad sex joke. So, yeah, that's why all of that just happened. Hey, this game was made in 1992. You really think they were going to have gay characters back then? I think not. Ha ha! Dumbass. Galuf. Yeah, pretty much. So that's why Faris was getting attacked by those monsters back in Torna Canal, because well, he was really she. And I guess those monsters knew that. And you've seen enough hentai to know where that was going. You can rest up in this room anytime you want, if you so care. I don't want to right now, but you can if you want to. And we're all rested up, fully restored. So that's pretty nice. And in here, we've got a save point that we can make use of. I could have sworn there was a hidden item in here. Maybe I was wrong. We're down quite a few treasures on my list there. Okay, so let's save here. Make backup save files in case I screw something up. I missed being able to do that. Too bad in my other LPs I don't have any backup save files. Let's see. Nothing over there. Oh wow, just one lone skeleton? Yeah, the monk is really powerful. Just the ability to use bare-fisted monk abilities, I guess you could call them, is just excellent. Anyway, you could just walk over a gap like that. There's really nothing indicating as such, but you can. And then you can just jump over gaps like that. I think that's the way forward. Let me check the other ship. Let me check the script again. Nope. Nope, looks like I was wrong. Okay. Back over this way. There's a specific item I'm trying to keep my eye. Yeah, battles are starting to take just a little bit longer now, so I had to edit some of them out. No, I'm definitely sure I'm pretty sure that's the way forward. Anyway, I just got another job level for Galif, so now I want to switch him back into the Blue Mage, just so I can continue working on that. Try to make it so I can get, maybe, I think it's either Blue I learn next, or Learning, I'm not sure which, but either one's fine with me, to be honest. So yeah, let's just put him back as Black and Blue. I'm going to give him the Rod still, even though... Yeah, I'm going to give him the Rod still, because I want him still in the back row, so... Here we go. Everyone else is fine. I don't want to change up their job classes right now because they're exactly where I want them to be. And here we get the world map! So when we're out on the world map, we can press one of the shoulder buttons, I forget which, and we'll see the entire world map. Can we make it out of the ship's graveyard alive? You'll just have to find out next time on Let's Play Final Fantasy V. Huh, alive in 5. Anyway, see you guys then!